Why do you think that this is considerably a male problem? Is it? Do you think it's just that men generally will resort to violence more than women?
I think, this is a problem that's been around for thousands and thousands of years, isn't it? It's not something that's recent. I do think that men tend to be more aggressive than women. Certainly, they are physically stronger than women, so they're able to exert, brute force onto a woman. And we live in a misogynistic society. There's no two ways about that, in my view. And I think even women fall foul of that. And, I talk about quite often the problem with the police and what, how misogynistic the police force is as a culture. I'm not the only person to say that, obviously, but I find that even the female police officers will end up getting involved in that, because it's almost as though that's the only way to survive within that organisation is to copy the culture and to follow suit. And if you don't, then you're never going to get on very well within that. And I remember myself as a trainee solicitor when I started at the company that, like I say, I'm still with. I started as a trainee. I'm now a director. But when I first started there, there weren't really many women in management positions within the organisation. And I remember thinking, well, if I want to get on in this organisation, I'm going to have to kind of act like one of the blokes to some extent. And I remember starting to take golf lessons, etc., so that I would be able to go on the golf course with the male partners. And I honestly felt that was the only way that I would be able to get on. And I remember myself at some points almost, not acting like a man, that would be taking it too far, but I suppose mimicking the type of culture and way of working that the male solicitors did. And it was only, a while after that, I realised what was happening. And I just thought, actually, you don't need to do it like that. You can do it as a woman and still be like a woman and still be successful. Unfortunately, it worked out okay for me, but, it did affect me. And I know that it affects lots and lots of other women in different professions.